Good morning and welcome to this HTML5 course. In this chapter we will see the first steps with HTML. So let's see HTML syntax. For that you will need a text editor, so I choose VS Code. You will create a file on your desktop that you will name as you want. And inside you will create a file that you will call syntax.html. You can also create it by coming or opening your folder with VCSE and making a new file. Here you can create a new file like that, for example, and there you have a new file, so it's as you wish. Once you have done that, you can open this file with your Chrome or whatever browser you have, and then you can put your window here just next to it, so you will see the modifications that we'll make on our site directly. So we saw that to start HTML file, we need the doc type. So there it is, always this tag that we'll find so first. To write HTML code, we need tags. The tags, so it's like, for example, to write a paragraph, we use the p tag, like this one. We have several tags. For example, we have the image tag, img, we have the title tag. Well, there are a lot of tags that are opening and closing. So the closing tags, as you can see, they have a little slash just before, and we have tags that are simply opening. So I'm going to erase that. We can put a space, for example, and comma or tag p. You see that right away VS Code tells me an error, it's not possible to do that. We don't have the right to put a space. So for example, here we have a paragraph tag. I can very well come and write text, for example, cuckoo. If I say and I come to refresh my page, I have my cuckoo, so hello, that is displayed. So we'll come and put a title tag, and we'll put a title to our page. So our title tag will be called our HTML syntax file, and we will close another tag like this. So now I save the changes, I refresh my page, I found my title in my tab HTML syntax. So I tell you that we also made it, for example, the tag img. So there will be to make an image in our browser, in our website, and for that we will use an attribute. So the attributes can have a value or not. So for example, here we will use the attribute src source. We will define an image. So for the moment I haven't loaded an image, so it won't be displayed, but that doesn't matter. I will put it, for example, profile.jpg, and I will define a size. For it, that doesn't matter, I can put 300. You should know that I can put a space here or a space there by convention. We don't put a space, it's much more readable. So I do like this, and I'm going to close my chevron. So we always have an opening chevron and a closing chevron. So now if I save the changes, you will see that I have a little image that doesn't show because obviously I don't have an image. But it was just to show you. We also have input, and here I'm going to show you that we can have an attribute that doesn't have a value. For example, if I simply put input and I save, You can see that I have an input here, so I can write text inside it. There is no problem. Now, if I had an attribute to it, for example, if I put required, you can see that this attribute has no value, and if I save, I will be obliged to fill in this field. Finally, we also have the possibility of putting comments. For example, if I come to write down a sentence, so for example, if I put required is an attribute without value, empty, and I save, you can see that my message is displayed. But this is not what I want. I just want it to be a personal comment. I don't want to show up on my results, so we're going to use a chevron opening. We're going to come in, put a little exclamation mark and 2 dashes. You can see right away that it turns green. I'm also going to close it, put in 2 dashes and a close chevron. This way, as you can see, that is green, like this, it's comment. So if I save and I refresh my page, you'll see that it's no longer displayed on the site. It's really a personal comment. It's for information for us developers. So here is the HTML syntax.